So, real quick, brief history of my past. When I was a kid, like 4 or 5, and when I first saw this music video on MTV, I always thought that this was an actual video game they were promoting. And I looked all over Blockbuster for this game until I realized that it was a fake game. And for a while, I've been disappointed that it's not a real game. Until now. Life is cool when dreams turn to reality sometimes, don't it? Hi guys, this is Mario3 here, and if you saw my last video, I discussed the games I'm looking forward to in March and I want to talk about with you guys. And now I'm going to do the same thing with April, and okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you've seen the length of this video compared to the last video, yeah, there's not really much to look forward to in April. Whereas last month, whether or not the games turned out to be good or bad, there were some games to look forward to, like Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Gran Turismo 7, Stranger in Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, Triangle Strategy. This month, however, doesn't look that too exciting, as there are only a few games here that I'm going to be discussing. And so, without any further delay, here are a few games I'm going to talk about that are coming in April and tell you whether or not I'm excited about them. First game to talk about is sort of a remaster, the Chrono Cross remaster, which comes with the Radical Dreamers game. I'm gonna be with you guys. I fucking love Chrono Cross. It is one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of my favorite PS1 titles, and I think it has the best music in a PS1 game. Yes, I love it more than these game soundtracks, and I love these games soundtrack too. But Chrono Cross, however, is just so special to me in terms of its music. Now, as for this remaster, it's just nothing more than just a slightly updated version of Chrono Cross, basically the same game, but now comes with a game that was only released in Japan, which is a visual novel side story game of Chrono Trigger, which I would be interested in playing. So I might buy this game just to get the Radical Dreamers game, although I would love to play, Chrono Cross on my Switch, actually. That would be nice. Next is perhaps the most anticipated game I'm looking forward to in April, the House of the Dead remake. The House of the Dead series, well, in particular, House of the Dead 2 being my favorite, are just fun, mindless arcade shooters that are just so incredibly cheesy and so fun. They might be repetitive now, but they are just still so much fun to play, and I recommend you check them out. And as for this remake, it looks very faithful to the classic arcade House of the Dead game, and I really hope that this game is a nice, return to form for the House of the Dead series, because, let's be honest, the House of the Dead series has been going downhill for a while, not just because of that stupid, shitty Uwe Boll movie, but the series has been declining in terms of popularity. Hopefully this game could, revive the series' popularity again. Although people nowadays aren't really interested in light gun shooter arcade style games. But hey, I hope this game turns out to be fun either way. So here's hoping. I hope this game is great. And next is the Nintendo Switch Spores. Everyone's excited for this game. So many people are looking forward to this. They're happy to see this series having a third entry. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I'm really not excited for this one. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not really a big fan of Wii Sports. I'm really not. Now, okay, I will give Wii Sports credit. At least it was released as a game that came with the Wii console. It was a nice, fun little beta to showcase what the Wii can do. That's a plus I give it. Thank God they didn't release it separately and try to sell it for $60 or $50 and like another beta game for a Nintendo console. Yeah, we don't talk about that piece of shit. The main reason why I'm not really interested in Nintendo Switch Sports, or why I'm not a big fan of the Wii Sports series at all, is if you take out all the Mii characters and you just replace them with just regular normal people, they might as well just been like, regular, shovelware sports titles you can find in the $10 bin at Walmart. I really don't see the appeal for these games. And for a while, I saw Wii Sports as like a red flag for how the Wii was constantly marketing itself towards like, just casual players and soccer moms. I never played Wii Sports Resort, but it kind of looks like the same thing, except it takes place on a tropical island, some beach sports. and I never really got into it. I never cared for it, and to be honest, I don't really care about this game either. To be honest with you guys, I have a lot more fun playing the Gran Turismo series, the Forza series, old gen Madden, and some of the NBA 2K titles. So bottom line is, I'm not really excited for Nintendo Switch Sports. It looks kind of bland and boring and generic for a sports title, which is a shame because, you know, Nintendo takes a lot of sports games and just does something, you know, creative with them. This, however, kind of looks, like I said, bland and generic. So those are the games that are coming out in April that I feel like are worth talking about, you guys. Some I'm looking forward to, some not. For the most part, though, April kind of doesn't really look that exciting for gaming this year. But I want to know, guys, what games are you looking forward to in April? Comment below and let me know. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm SuperMario3, and I'll see you guys next time.